You have probably seen a ton of bullshit videos on YouTube like 4 a.m. morning routine for success, and most of these morning routines that you can see on YouTube generally are not really sustainable for people who want to maybe start out right now, or maybe they haven't been able to be consistent in the past or something like that. And generally for me, it was the same. I was seeing these YouTube videos for morning routines, 5 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m., meditate for an hour, do an hour workout in the gym, stuff like that. But that wasn't really sustainable for me at the time. It was December 2021. I was 15 years old at the time, and I wanted to just change my life. I wanted to have a morning routine, and I watched a few of these YouTube videos that were pretty stupid. So I thought, like, never mind, I will make my own morning routine. And this is what I exactly did. So in January, I had a winter break from school, so I was experimenting with different habits that I saw from Hamza. So I was experimenting with reading Atomic Habits. I was experimenting with cold showers. I was experimenting with meditating, with Wim Hof breathing. I was already working out and eating clean before that, but I was experimenting with different workouts. And just generally experimented with most of the self-improvement habits also, like gratitude journaling and stuff. And when school started on January 24th, 2022, I wanted to have a morning routine, and this is what I did. At 6:40 a.m., I woke up. So that's pretty realistic, you can do it. Because I would wake up at 7 anyway, because I have school at 8. So at 6:40 I would wake up, I would do Wim Hof breathing, which is 10 minutes. But here's how I started. So a lot of YouTubers will tell you, like, do a bunch of these things, but it's hard to start with that. So I started small. I listened to the book Atomic Habits after reading it, so I started small. So instead of doing the full Wim Hof breathing method for 10 minutes, I would do one round, which is 3 minutes. Then, instead of doing a full cold shower, which can be like 3 or 4 minutes, I was doing 30 seconds with not the coldest water. I would do with like mildly cold water, so a little bit cold, but almost like fresh water, and for 30 seconds only. And then I would upgrade over time. So 6:40, wake up, Wim Hof, one round, cold shower, and I would gratitude journal 3 things that I'm grateful for, and maybe a few happenings from my life at that day or the day before, something like that. And I would do like hygiene, like brushing teeth, washing face, skincare routine, stuff like that. But generally that was it. And then over time I was upgrading. So then after like 2 or 3 weeks, I would do 2 rounds of Wim Hof. Then after a month, I would do all 3 rounds, full Wim Hof breathing, 10 minutes. Cold shower, same story. I would upgrade over time, over weeks. And maybe after 2 or 3 months, I got to like the threshold, which is like 3 minutes with the coldest water. And later after that, I would just try to use the cold water more on my chest and my head, which are the harder parts of the body to withstand the cold temperatures. So generally, that was what I did with the morning routine. So just upgrading these habits slightly. So then for gratitude journaling, I would just journal more. I would write more things that I'm grateful for. So in the beginning, I just started small with the easy stuff. 1 round Wim Hof breathing, 30-second cold shower, writing 3 things I'm grateful for, stuff like that. And then I would upgrade that. And later, I added some more stuff. So currently, my morning routine after year and a half of doing the morning routines, more than a year and a half, I'm doing waking up at 6, doing Wim Hof breathing, 10 minutes meditation, gratitude journaling, a workout, calisthenics workout about 20 minutes, cold shower as usual, about 3 or 4 minutes with the coldest water, and hygiene, and getting ready for school and going to school, messaging clients and stuff like that. But that's generally it. And what you want to learn from this is when you are making, it's generally better to make your own morning routine compared to copying someone else's, because you'll find something will work for you better than for someone else. So for example, for me, meditation was too boring in the beginning. I would skip it. So what I did is I thought like, okay, what is the best alternative for meditation? And that was Wim Hof breathing, because it's pretty much the same benefits. So I thought, okay, if meditation is too boring, I will do Wim Hof breathing. So for me, that worked perfectly well in the beginning. Later I added meditation as I was upgrading my skill of doing self-improvement in general. And yeah, that's basically it. So that was my current routine and the routine that I started it. So you can copy what works for you and just change what doesn't, so you make a perfect morning routine. If you want help with any of this, I will put my email down below so you can message me. I can help you for free, or I can coach you. I can coach you if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. See you tomorrow.